Today on the green.
Welcome to Today on the Green.
I'm tired and we're your hosts, Olive and AJ. So, did we say this week on the green?
Welcome to this week on the green.
It's Friday. It's been a long week.
We've done a whole lot of nothing.
Yes, and a whole lot of soccer. But, nothing about that today. I don't think, unless Chris pulls a fast one on me. But we finally escaped soccer.
But we do have to send it over to Chris
for more sports that I hope are not soccer.
Hey guys, it's Chris with your sports report. Varsity and JV girls soccer beat Montclair on Tuesday, and varsity had a close loss to Esperanza on Thursday. Varsity and JV girls water polo beat San Dimas on Tuesday to keep the Mermaid Cup. Boys soccer plays Bishop Montgomery today, and JV and varsity girls basketball beat Covina on Tuesday and beat Upland on Thursday. And lastly, wrestling has a tournament on Saturday. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Less soccer next time. I'm tired of soccer.
We talked about soccer a lot when we were doing the Wolves.
Okay, well, it burnt me out, and I like theater, and I don't like actual soccer. So, sucks. Anyways, I think you can tell we're tired.
Yeah.
We're very tired, and it is because the Christmas season is coming up, and we are booked and busy, and that means we don't have much time for homework. But with that being said, it's also semifinals time, and we need to study. Well, some of us don't know how to study, so Natalie, can you help us? Tell us what's good and bad. I took AP Psychology, but I didn't pay attention that much, so please, help us.
Hey Bearcats, today I'm going to be talking about something we all encounter in our daily lives here at Bonita, studying. People spend about 10 to 13 hours a week studying, yet most people do not study in the most efficient way. According to University of the People, one of the most common poor study habits people do is multitasking. It is very common for students to be listening to music, eating, and studying all at one time, which won't help them retain the information they need for their test. Child Mind Institute says, when referring to students multitasking, their results will not be as good. This could be because they weren't focusing well enough to figure out the best way to do an assignment, or it could be just because they kept starting and stopping to look at their phone. Phones are also a frequent distraction for students that cause them to be able to not focus or study. The New York Times did a study to see how often teenagers go on their phone, and one said, "Whenever I have to study, I pull out my phone and go on it for about an hour." They also concluded that the average teenager checks their phone about once every 10 minutes, which takes away about 2.5 hours of their day, sleep, or study time just to check social media, text a friend, or play a game. Study habits that students should adapt to help them study more efficiently is taking good notes, reviewing and highlighting them, making Quizlets, taking practice tests, asking for help or clarification, and getting a good night's sleep. They also said, good study skills can increase your confidence, competence, and self-esteem. They can also reduce anxiety about tests and deadlines. Adapting good study habits does not only help students understand and perform better on tests, but can even cut down their time spent studying. And they mentioned, by developing efficient study skills, you may be able to cut down on the number of hours spent studying, leaving more time for other things in your life. It is more efficient and productive to study for 2 solid hours full of notes, review, and practice quizzes than it is to study for 4 hours with phone breaks every 20 minutes. If students get their homework and studying done quicker, they also will be able to have more time for hobbies, sports, sleep, and relaxation, which will help them improve their academic performance and their daily performance. Now back to Today on the Green.
Thank you so much, Natalie. Thank you. Really, thank you. Well, okay, since semifinals are coming up, what is your hardest class? What are you nervous for?
Ooh, probably English.
Fair enough.
What about you?
I'm nervous for History of Rock and Roll because a certain teacher is making me learn every member of every band ever. And so that'll be a little silly.
I also had that class with you.
That is
and I
true.
agree.
It's going to be tough, but I think we will pull through.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, in other news, since it is this week on the green, we have more worldwide stories, and we actually have some very sad news about a person who has passed away, the father of modern video games. So, if we could send it over back to Natalie for more information on that. Please tell us.
Hey Bearcats, it's Natalie, and if you saw the Google homepage yesterday, you would have seen a man playing video games. This man is Jerry Lawson, and he helped make interactive gaming possible. Sadly, Lawson passed away in 2011, and yesterday, on December 1st, would have been his 82nd birthday. Lawson helped the team that developed the first home video gaming system with interchangeable cartridges, which helped pave the way for future systems like Super Nintendo. Lawson was one of the first few African American engineers working in the tech industries in the 1970s. He is honored in the World Video Game Hall of Fame in New York City. Thank you, Jerry, for paving the way in the video game industry. Now back to AJ and Olive.
Thank you again, Natalie.
Teacher quote time.
Oh my gosh, Miss Lindsay.
Can't means won't. It's not that you can't do it, it's that you won't do it.
Well, technically, she's not a teacher. She's the assistant principal.
Hey, she's second in command at this school and used to be a teacher, so she deserves the credit nonetheless. Anyways, thank you to our production team. Woo! You guys are so good. Thank you. You help us.
Congratulations.
Woo! And finally, thank you for tuning into this week on The Green. Come back on Monday to see what happens today on The Green. Tomorrow on Monday.